Jacques, can you start first of all with an update on Tim Stützle back on the ice for a second straight day?
Yeah, I think he's practicing, but it'll be probably a decision tomorrow. I think right now we'll just evaluate where he's at. He's skating, but we'll just have to see where he's at tomorrow.
What did you want your team to accomplish on the practice ice today?
Well, I think just kind of get a sweat. I think it's important. I thought that we had a pretty good game last night. I thought the difference is, we made two mistakes and they capitalized, and then it was a game where there was no time, no space. They checked very well, and once they took the 2-0 lead, they didn't open it up. They defended, and it may not be the prettiest game, but it's effective, and they've been successful that way. So I think you learn from it from a standpoint that at this time of year, it's a grinding game. There's not much time. There's not much space. So you have to simplify your game. You got to manage the puck properly. You got to get the puck to the net and have traffic in front and win your battles.
Is it hope that the players accept games like that as wonderful teaching moments?
Well, you hope so. I think, like we talked about, like the one area last night that I felt that we could have done better is once we got the puck back to our defenseman. I think we're not shooting the puck right away. We're massaging the puck. By the time you massage the puck, the player's in the shot lane. But if you're thinking ahead of the time, before you get the pass, you should know you get the puck, you release it, you deliver the puck for a play to be made by the forwards in front of the net.
This Tampa team is, fighting for playoff positioning right now. Can you kind of get some motivation from playing that spoiler role once again here?
Well, they're a good team. I mean, where they're at, they're number one on the power play, they're number 5 penalty killing, so their special teams are a big part of it. Their goaltending. This is a team that, when you look at their roster, it's interesting. They got their 4 key forwards that they drafted. Other players have been through trades. They've made their team through some acquisition very competitive again and a chance to win a cup. So I think for us, we need to, for sure you want to play the spoiler role, and you got to be prepared. Play a game, stay out of the box, number one. Number two, simplify our game and work hard for 60 minutes and see where it takes us.
Safe to say that in these last 4 games, playoffs might be out of reach, but it's all about playing with pride and setting the tone for next season.
Well, exactly. I think people are playing for jobs. I mean, or playing to try to be better, become a better player, understand the timing, the situation, and act accordingly.
Jacques, just how special is Nikita Kucherov?
Well, I think he's had an outstanding season. I mean, he's an elite player that taking a step this year and brought his game to another level, and he's been a big part driving this team to where they're at.
The coach had said great teaching moments throughout last night's game. Didn't get the results you wanted here, but lots to learn from. And the way you guys played and the bounce-back game that you had, you like your opportunities tomorrow to bring that forward?
Yeah, I think we battled hard last night. Everyone was playing physical, playing with detail. That's a team that doesn't give you much, and I think on both sides, I feel like the goals we gave, obviously they made some good plays, but it's kind of goals that we gave them, and we, costly little mistakes and details in the game that, we had to clean up, and we did the last 2 periods, and another good challenge for us tomorrow, and we'll be ready.
2-1 against the Lightning this season. What are you guys doing right against them?
Yeah, I think when we come to Florida or in general, when we know those are good teams, and I feel like our preparation has been good, and I feel like we're playing together as a team, and when we play physical and we play and check the other team, and we're a hard team to play against. So I think so far we've been doing that well against them. Hopefully we can do that tomorrow again.
You personally have done well as well. I think you got 3 goals this season against. It never gets old, right? Playing against an old team.
No, for sure. I mean, familiar faces. You're used to playing here as well, and obviously it's always special to come here and play. So hopefully I get those legs again tomorrow, and I can help the team win.
Can I ask you what you think of Nikita Kucherov and what's making him have the season that he's had and the career that he's had?
Yeah, I saw it firsthand on my first year. I think he had 128 points, and he's a special player. He's elite playmaker, elite power play guy, and he makes everyone around him better. And big student to the game, and good teammates, and he's learned how to win over the years, and he knows where his teammates are. They've been playing together for a while, and I feel like he's always going to be a player who needs to compete, and when he finds the open guy every time. So he's obviously dangerous. We're gonna have to not take penalties tomorrow, or definitely try to stay out of the box. And but good for him for having a season like he's been having.
All right, if in fact you do take penalties tomorrow, what's got to be done on the PK? Or they're killing it on the power play at number one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, these guys have been playing together for several years now, and they know the tendencies of the guys, and practicing against this top unit my whole Tampa career, I think. You can see in practice how hard it was to even practice against them. So, they know, Stammer's a shooter, Hetty's a good passer and a shooter. Pointer is so dangerous in the slot, and Kuch can make plays out of nothing. So, I feel like we're gonna have to stay out of the box, and if we do, we're gonna have to block some shots and be in those lanes and be good on the stand.
You mentioned playing physical a few times here. You guys have had back-to-back games with nearly 40 hits and 20 block shots. Is that kind of physicality becoming more and more a part of the identity here?
Well, it has to. I think you have to win in this league, especially late in the season. You need to play physical and block some shots. And when you play against teams that does that, it's hard to play against. So it has to become a mentality and an identity of your team for sure. And I feel like. The guys are buying in about that, and then you can start putting pressure on the other team, and it's hard when you get pressure, like I said, and it makes the other team turn the puck over, and I feel like you get your chances like that. So definitely something you want to have as a mentality every game, and keep trying to do.
Heading into these last 4 games, playoffs are out of reach, but it's important to kind of set the tone for what this team could be next season as well.
Yeah, I mean, we all have pride. We're all playing for our organization and for each other. So obviously we're gonna work hard and compete as hard as we can in the next 4 games, and playing one game at a time like we've been doing, and see how the results are. But definitely trying to play with the structure and the way we want to play as a team and as an identity.